Teir Keir, the latest sketch in the grand Monty Python tradition of skewering the absurdities of modern life with the sharpness of a medieval sword or perhaps a very silly spoon. Imagine, if you will, the scene. Scene, a dimly lit room in 10 Downing Street. Enter Sir Keir Starmer, who looks somewhat like King Arthur but has a briefcase instead of Excalibur. Sir Keir, in a tone of grave importance, we must address the issue of two-tier policing, or should I say, Teir Keir, as the masses have so fondly dubbed me. John Cleese, playing the role of a beleaguered advisor, steps forward, adjusting his glasses in a manner that suggests he's about to deliver the most obvious statement in the world. Advisor, Cleese. Well, you see, Sir Keir, it's quite simple. There's policing for the common folk, and then there's policing for those who aren't the common folk. It's like having 2 different menus at a restaurant, one for the peasants and one for the VIPs. Looking puzzled, Sir Keir said, "But surely we're all equal under the law, aren't we?" Eric Idle, dressed as a minstrel, strums a lute and sings, to the tune of "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life." When you're policing in the UK, there's a system that's quite chic. For the rich, a gentle tickle. For the poor, it's quite a pickle. Michael Palin, as a confused constable, chimes in, "It's all about context, sir. You might get a nod and a wink if you're protesting for the environment, a confused constable, Michael Palin. But if you're upset about, say, immigration, well, that's a different kettle of fish altogether." Graham Chapman, playing a random passerby, interjects, "I say, isn't this all a bit like saying some are more equal than others? I thought we left that in Animal Farm." As a historian, Terry Jones pops out from behind a curtain. Indeed, it's reminiscent of the feudal system, but with less jousting and more Twitter. The scene shifts to a mock courtroom, where Terry Gilliam's animation brings to life a 2-tiered justice system. One side of the court has plush seats and fine dining, while the other has hard benches and a vending machine that only dispenses stale crisps. Judge, Cleese again, in a wig that's too small. "Order, order. In this court we recognize that justice is blind, but it prefers certain aromas. If you smell of wealth, you might get a lighter sentence." The sketch concludes with all characters breaking into a nonsensical dance, singing, Teir Keir, oh what a laugh. He says there are no tears, but we know that's daft. In the land of the free, or so they proclaim, justice might be blind, but it plays a different game. With that, the camera pulls back, revealing that a group of confused tourists is watching this scene. They look at each other, shrug, and then continue their tour, leaving the audience with the timeless Python message. Question everything, especially when it's presented as usual.